love to talk with you. Okay? So I'm going to read this to you, and then I'll ask you 2 questions. Okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. Even if you don't want a lawyer now and agree to talk with us, you can at any time change your mind and ask for a lawyer or stop talking with us. Do you understand each of these rights as I've explained them to you? Okay. Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk with me about last night and clear some things up for me?
I'll talk to you.
You'll talk to me? Okay. So where were you last night?
At home and at my partner's house.
At home? Okay. Oh, what time were you at home?
I got home probably like 1, 2 last night.
1 or 2 a.m.?
Yeah.
Okay. Before that, where were you at?
I was at my partner's house on College Station.
Who's your partner?
Myron.
Huh?
Myron.
How do you spell that?
Myron.
Okay. What were y'all doing over there at College Station?
Been on the game at his house.
Playing games?
Yeah.
What game?
2K.
Okay. You pretty good at it? Yeah.
I'm saying, what happened last night?
Well, I think you know, but there was a shooting last night. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I know you're known to drive a white Honda Accord.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, that vehicle that's parked at your house.
Mm-hmm.
That's your car, right?
My mama's car. But
Your
she
mom's
let me
car?
drive it, yeah.
But she let you drive it?
Mm-hmm.
So who was driving your car last night?
I was.
You were?
Yeah.
Okay, your car is seen at a shooting last night on video.
Yeah, but the shooting happened on a whole nother street.
Yeah? Where at?
I don't know, because it was around the corner.
It was around the corner from you?
Yeah.
From Myron's house?
No, when we were driving, as soon as I turned on Millage, we started hearing shooting. I skirted off and got back on the front street of Millage.
Okay.
The shooting was still happening when I'm driving off.
Why was someone hanging out of your car with a rifle?
Nobody hanging out of my car with no rifle.
We have it on video, man. I see someone hanging out of your passenger window, your front passenger window with a rifle. And they blasted off from your vehicle at least 30 rounds.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know when that happened.
Really? Okay.
That didn't happen last night. Nobody didn't shoot because it went on our street.
Okay. So your story already doesn't make sense.
How? The shooting happened on the whole other street. You still hear the shooting when we driving.
I mentioned that there was a shooting last night, and then you already knew where it happened.
Because the girl got on live saying my name. Everybody calling me this morning. Talking about why she on live saying.
What girl?
I don't know the girl. I don't even follow her. She got on Instagram live saying Nick.
So someone was saying you did it.
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah.
Why would they say that?
Because the folks who party with us don't like us.
They don't like you?
They don't, yeah.
What do you mean us?
They don't like people from Uptown.
EBK?
No, I just said Uptown. I'm talking about EBK. I'm talking about sides of town. That side of town, I'm never this side of town.
Yeah, that party was a RTG party.
No, that one, that was Little Darius them. That's the same group party. What are you talking about?
Okay. So people there aren't RTG.
I don't know. We didn't know where the party was.
Okay.
We thought it was a college party, and then we couldn't even find it. As soon as we turned past the little UJ practice field, these folks started shooting.
Who was in the car with you?
There wasn't nobody with me.
You were just driving by yourself.
Yeah, I was in the car with myself.
Why do you keep saying we though?
I said folks don't like us.
No. When you were talking about turning and driving around, you said we.
I didn't say no we.
Okay.
I didn't mean to. I meant to say I. Because my partner just went with a girl.
Okay.
Did nobody let off no rounds from my car?
Sure. Okay. So when we do a search warrant on the car, are we going to locate any shell casings inside of it?
No.
No? And the other car that we just brought in, that other white car that you saw in the parking lot,
Yeah.
why were you shocked to see it?
I wasn't. Who said I was shocked? I thought it was my car. I kept looking at the car trying to see if it was mine. And I didn't see no dice right there. I was thinking, like, why they taking my mom's car?
Yeah, no, we've got your mom's car because your car was clearly seen on video going to where the shooting was and driving away from it. And people are shooting from that car. So I'd appreciate if you were honest with me.
The shooting happened on a whole nother street. It was 5 of my cars out there. The same kind of car. I see all these folks fleeing the scene. That's why I ran the red light.
So everyone's got a white Honda Accord.
I didn't say everybody, but it was like 400 folks. We didn't even get to see what the party was. As soon as I turned past the practice field, we hear shooting. Boom. I don't even ride up the right street. I turn right. And back on the front street of Millis, you'll see it on camera. You see it on camera about to go to the pantry and Kelly's. I wasn't even on the street 2 seconds. As soon as we turned, as soon as I turned, they started shooting.
I wouldn't be talking to you right now if we weren't sure that your car was there. Okay?
I'm not.
So that's.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not denying my car was
okay.
there, but if you watch the camera, you see it.
But when we watch the video, there's someone leaning out of your front passenger window with a rifle. Yeah, shooting. I'm not kidding. So that's what I want to understand. Who was in the car with you? If you weren't shooting, that's fine. If one of your friends was stupid and he was shooting, then tell me.
Well, nobody's shooting in my car. That's what I'm telling you. When no shells fired from my car, it was guns in the car, but nobody firing no shells.
Okay.
Because the shooting didn't happen on our street. If you still can still see it on the camera from the practice field. The party was up the hill. It had to be. I turned right. I went right. Next thing you know, you hear 20 gunshots. By the time they on the 10th gunshot, I'm on Millage, leaving.
Okay. So who was in the car with you?
I was by myself. Wasn't with nobody.
You said you had guns in the car, and you keep saying with.
I had my gun. I had my gun.
Okay.
That's all I had. If they find my gun at home, you can tell it ain't been shot. I ain't did nothing.
Okay, and you're not a convicted felon or anything?
No.
Okay.
This is crazy, bro.
Well, that's why I'm asking these questions, man.
That's why everybody calling me this morning. That girl got on live and said my name, talking about some nick them. But that wasn't us. It was a million people out there. As soon as I turn on Millage, they shooting. Whole bunch of gunshots. When nobody out my car shooting no rifle.
Is that your girl in the other room? Like, are you dating her?
No.
Okay.
She was just over there.
She was just hanging out?
Yeah.
Okay. When did she get over this morning? Like, get over to you?
I had texted when I had just woke back up, probably like 4, 5.
Okay. And you're saying that you were over at Myron's house playing 2K? Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a phone number that I can reach Myron at?
His phone off.
His phone's off? What's his address? Do you know?
I don't know. I just know it's somewhere on College Station.
Okay.
This is crazy though. Somebody out my car shooting? No. On wet camera.
Well, so think about it this way. We see your car go to the scene, okay? We see someone shoot from that vehicle, okay? Then we see that vehicle go back to Bethel, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I've got that car going to Bethel first, going to the party, shooting at the party, and then going back to Bethel. Got it all on camera. And I see someone exit from the vehicle, too. A couple people. More than one. Okay? And you know there's this thing called a tag reader?
Mm-hmm.
That's in Bethel. And it ran your tag.
Okay.
On your vehicle.
I got an auntie style there. I always been in Bethel.
So what were you doing in Bethel last night?
I go out there every day. You watch the camera from this week, you gonna see me.
What I'm saying is you said you were at Myron's on College Station.
I was. You'll see Myron in the Bethel too if you watch the camera. We left Myron house, went to the Bethel.
Okay, so when did y'all go to Bethel?
I don't know what time it was. Probably like. It couldn't have been long before 2 or after 2. Cause I went to the house right after. Cause I didn't want to gamble no more. I don't know.
Were you gambling at Myron's?
Yeah. I don't know, probably right after all this stuff that happened, we went back to the Bethel. That when we was in the car, and she got on live, talking about something. Nick, why y'all just do that? Everybody texting me and stuff. But I wasn't paying no mind because folks say my name on Instagram all the time. But like, what? Told them folks I ain't do nothing. Like, that's crazy. Like, what? It was a million of my model cars out there.
How many of the vehicles do you think have your tag
None.
and dice hanging in the mirror?
None. But dice, yeah. Everybody had dice. That don't mean nothing. Dice? Everybody had dice in the window. And so when he firing the shots out the car, you see my tag.
We see your vehicle with the dice, everything.
Ain't
Dude, I got ring video that's clear. Real clear.
Ain't no way.
No way?
Cause ain't nobody in my car shoot no shots. It happened on a whole nother street. I hopped out the car. I stopped the car on the street when they started shooting. You hear the shots.
Why do you hop out of the car when they're shooting?
I didn't say I hopped, I said I stopped it.
You just said you hopped out, then you said you stopped.
Oh, I mean, I just stopped and let down my window because when nothing happening on the street we was on. You can hear it on the ring camera. You hear it on the whole other street up there by the party.
Okay.
And then that's when you girl text me talking about somebody died at the party. You know why I said, yeah, when we was shooting. I said, when they was shooting, when we heard that shooting, I said, when we heard that shooting, bro, somebody just died, bro. They was shooting on the whole other road. If you watch the ring camera, you can see it. We went on the road that the party was on. Couldn't even find the party.
Why didn't you tell me that you went to Bethel? You told me you went to Myron's, then you told me you went home.
Because I wasn't even in Bethel for 5 minutes. Because they told me that they wanted to shoot dice, and I came out there, they wasn't talking about nothing. They came out there telling me about the lie. So I said, Myron, let's go.
Well, you were in Bethel before the shooting, too, at midnight.
Yeah, I said my auntie stay out there.
Yeah, so you were there at midnight, you left, you drove out to where the party was, and then you came right back.
I didn't know 12. I was going for a little minute.
Yeah, you were gone for 20 minutes. I can account for every minute your vehicle's gone from Bethel and when it gets back.
Yeah, I left like 3-4 times that day.
You'd be surprised how many cameras are in Athens.
I ain't even surprised. I'm not worried about that. I'm just saying.
I'd be worried if I were you because honestly, your story doesn't make any sense to me.
How?
It's not lining up.
How is it not lying?
You're skipping around. You're not being consistent. So, I'm asking for the truth.
I'm telling you the truth. I rode past the party. We heard gunshots. The shots didn't come from me.
How do you know how many people were there if y'all never made it to the party?
I have Instagram. You act like I'm not a young kid.
Look, that's fine. You're explaining it.
We've been knowing about the party the whole week. We knew the whole Athens was going to be at the party.
But the people that were there don't like you.
Yeah, that's why we didn't go. We didn't know that was their party on Millage. Them folks from the east side. A college girl just told me that this is a UGA party. And we can't even find it. As soon as I turned past the practice field, shots lit off. How could you possibly think that's us?
Did you think someone was shooting at you?
No, because nobody was on the street with me, sir.
Okay.
That's what I'm telling you. The street was empty.
Okay.
Our whole street was empty. If you see it on the ring camera, nobody was on the street but us.
Okay.
You see me stop my car. See what the hell going on?
I definitely see you stop the car.
Yeah, you see me stop, and all you hear is shots. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell?
But there's someone leaning out of the window. That's the thing. It's on video. I could print a picture and show you.
Didn't nobody even hop out my car, though.
Not
hop out the car. Didn't nobody even hang out my window. Like, it's crazy.
But you said you were alone in the car. You weren't alone in the car, so just be honest with me. Who was in the car with you? Because I'm looking for honesty here, okay? I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to be a dick. I want you to be honest with me.
I am being honest with you.
Okay, then who was in the car with you?
I don't know if you knew that or not. Airbnb, so they had cameras all over the place. Need you to be honest. At this point, I'll be honest with you. That's really the only thing you got left, is at least being honest about what happened. If dude shot at you guys and you guys shot back, I get it. That's fine. But there's only one time where you get to tell your version of events, and that's here and now. After today, you don't get the option, because at that point, it's going to come off as you're just making shit up to try to cover your ass. So here's the reality. I know you're shooting. Okay, the handgun that you tossed in the garbage, which was being recorded by a drone. I don't know if you're made aware of that. So we've been watching your house all morning. Your car is pretty unique, thanks to the little fuzzy dice or whatever those things are. It stands out. Not every car's got that. So those are the facts. You're on camera. There's several shell casings there. There are shell casings that I think, once we test them, are going to come back to that gun that you threw in the garbage. And I think you know that too. I don't know that your bullet is the one that necessarily, I'm going to say killed that guy. I don't know if he's alive or not yet, but I know the wound is not survivable. So ultimately, he will die if he's not dead already. So we're looking at murder charge. And so at this point, it's all about, how do you mitigate that, right? How do I tell my story about what happened to kind of justify what the hell happened? Because I'm sure you didn't go over there with an intent to like, hey, I'm going to go murder somebody, right? But I'm going to tell you, coming in here and telling the story of, I was over there was some shooting, but it wasn't me, and trying to distance yourself from it, which is, let's be honest, what you're trying to do, right? Trying to distance yourself.
Yeah, because the shooting happened on a whole nother street.
Well, there's two streets, right? There's shooting here and there's shooting here. There's a particular part of the shooting that occurs in your car as one guy with an AK, basically Draco or whatever, and another guy who's got a little AR that looks like it's just got the buffer tube sticking out the back, and he's like sitting on your window, leaning out, shooting. Right? That's what it looked like, at least. Either that, or else he got out and he's tall, and you can see. But it looked like he was sitting on there shooting. And then there's your car door that comes open, and presumably that's you that gets out, who's got the pistol. And there's shell casings all over the place that are going to be able to be tested to say, hey, this shell casing came from this gun. Right? Mm-hmm. What are you going to say when the shell casings at the scene match to the gun you threw in the garbage?
They not, because my gun only missing one round. My gun only went off one time.
Did it go off at the scene?
Yeah.
Okay, so you just admitted that you
but not at nobody.
Discharged a gun at that scene.
But not at nobody.
Okay.
When